Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to my channel, Life with Patty. And I am here. It is the weekend finally. It is Saturday, July 3rd, and I'm finally getting to a lot of my swap and glues. And so this one is long overdue. I opened the images. These are from Jennifer Lopez, my sweet friend. And I opened these images, oh my gosh, I want to say at least a couple weeks ago. And I feel so bad I haven't got to them. But anyways, I haven't got to it as far as doing my actual collaging. So today is the day. I did want to save a little bit of time, but I went through all these beautiful images that she sent me, and I loved this image. Isn't this the character from the movie Hello Dolly, I think? And that's Audrey Hepburn, that I think is one of the most beautiful women in the world. And so I wanted to save a little bit of time, but I wanted to paint this background blue. And so I used this Cayman blue. It's a folk art paint, and it's all empty now, but I wanted to save it to show you that this is the kind of acrylic glue paint that I used. And I get this at my work. It's $2.29 at my work, but I do get 40% off on it, so that helps a lot. But so anyways, I did do the background already, and then I think I just want to make her my focal point of this side. So I'm going to go ahead and put a little glue on her, and we're going to get started. It's going to be a hot one today again. I thought the weather said that it was going to cool down, but it's going to be 104 today. I mean, granted, that's not 111, but that's still hot. And guess what I learned today, or yesterday, you guys, at work? One of my customers came in, and I was telling them how when it was 111 the other day, my air conditioner just could not keep up. And it was 90 degrees in my house, even with the air conditioner running all the time. He told me that when the air conditioner people come out and check your air conditioner, if your air conditioner is running your home 20 degrees below what it is outside, there's nothing wrong with your air conditioner. That's as much as it can do, which made sense, right? So 90 degrees and 111, so 21 degree difference. So I was like, oh. Okay, she sent me this ephemera of a cut out dragonfly, and I just thought this was so pretty. I'm gonna put it right here. I'm actually going to use a little bit of hot glue because I really want this to stay intact. And so I'm going to do this with hot glue. I know a lot of people hate using hot glue, but it seems to be my best friend. Now with magazine, of course you don't want to do that, but this is a kind of a thick piece of chip art, so I do want to use that on there. Oh, that's so pretty. And then I found this little word that said music, and I wanted to put it right there, but I'm just thinking it needs a white border, so hang on. Okay, I have some chip art here, so some chipboard, I'm sorry. So I'm going to glue that music on here. I have those scissors, those decorative scissors. Do you think I can find them? No. But I am definitely have 3 days off this weekend, and I really am going to try to make it my goal to get some organizational skills pumping in me and do some organizing in this back room. Okay, this is quite heavy, so I'm going to use some hot glue on this. But yes, my craft room needs to be organized. Everything in my house needs to be organized. And I had started, of course, I'm always gung-ho the first of the year. And then what happens? I slack off. You know, I'm a slacker. All right, so there are those 3 images there. And then I'm going to do 2 pages. I always do 2 pages. And so over here, I'm going to start the next page with some more images that she gave me. Now, I picked out these images so far ahead of time, I'm not quite sure what I picked out and why, so I'm going to go over them right now and see what I picked out. Oh yes, I liked this one for just a background, you know, or a border, because it's so pretty. Oh yes, 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 okay. And then look at this one. I'm actually gonna cut this in half. So that I can use it as a border here and here. Okay, so I'm gonna get started. Let's take these off here. I also forgot to tell you, and I wanted to tell you, that Carol from Carol's Recrafted Boutique is the one who started the swap and glues. Jovi, from Creating with Jovi, started doing the monthly collage collabs. And I think Carol had been joining her for those. And then during the pandemic, when everybody was locked in, Carol came up with the idea, I think, and included Jovi in that idea to do some swapping glues. I think her first person Carol sent to was Jovi. And they swapped some projects, some images, and glued them in collages. And so it just took off from there. And there's a lot of people now doing swap and glues. The wonderful thing is that there are no rules. It doesn't have to be uploaded on a certain day. It doesn't have to be a certain theme. It can be whatever you like. And those are the kind of collabs I love to enter sometimes, because they're fun and they're just relaxing. Collaging to me is almost as relaxing and enjoyable as coloring. I love to color, it's so relaxing to me. And I love collaging, and I'm not the greatest at it, but I'm learning. I'm learning, folks. All right, we are gonna start just adding pictures everywhere around here. And I have sent out a lot of swap and glues to people, and I have 6 of them, I believe, I need to catch up on. So you guys are going to see a lot of videos this weekend of swap and glues from me, but I just need to get them done. So I'm going to start in on this. And what this one is going to be is just a collage of some strong people, and I don't know why I did the horse one, but I liked it. I think it's why I did it. Reminds you back in the day of Mr. Ed. Mr. Ed in a business suit. Okay. And I think I told you guys, but yes, it's going to be 104 today, so I'm staying in the house. I went out and fed the hummingbirds. My husband went in town to go to the ranch, so I asked him if he'd please stop and get the birds some seed, the other birds. So he said yes. That way I don't even have to leave the house today. I'll have to go figure out something for dinner. I might run to town for that. I don't know. This guy almost looks like my boyfriend, Matthew McConaughey, you know. Hi, Andy. Do you want to say hi to everybody? Andy's in here joining me. He doesn't get up here and say hello like Trina's kitty does. Trina's kitty likes to get up, and so does Mike from Life with Mike. Their cats like to get up on their crafting table or whatever and say hello to you. I try to not let my cats be allowed to get up on the table. So maybe that's why he doesn't get up here. Oh, look at this one. Such a pretty picture, too. Oh, my goodness. So many pretty images. So, my other cat, Taylor, she's so old. She's 17. She's grouchy. She wants lots of attention. She sheds everywhere. But I love her, and I've had her for her entire life, except for the first 6 weeks she was born. I've had her all the rest. See how the night unfolds. Isn't that cool? I'm going to put that right down here. I might have more images left over than I need. That's okay. I was watching Melody Made on when she did her collab for our monthly collab for Seize the Day. You guys got to go over and watch that video. Wow is all I can say. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, I found this, the United States of America coin, the buffalo on it. I think I'm going to put that right down here. Melody always remembers to do, she goes above and beyond, and she uses like stickles and glitter pins, and oh my goodness, I love watching her because she, and I don't know what she puts on the at the beginning. Melody, when you have that roller brush and you roll like this with the, it looks like white paint. Is it white paint or is it glue? Because I've seen you do that several times and I don't know what it is. All right, I have some flowers here we're gonna put here, but I'm gonna cut them down a little bit so that they fit in there nicely. So yeah, I don't know what Melody puts on there, but it's so cool. I'll try to remember to link these channels in the description box below when I'm done uploading this video. So I'll, you know, link Jennifer Lopez's channel so you guys can go over and visit Jennifer. And she's the one who sent me all these images this time. And I will link Carol's Recrafted Boutique because she's the one who started this. I will link Jovi. These are, I gotta write this down, huh? So link, I better write this down because you know I forget. Carol, Jennifer, Jovi, and Melody, because I want you guys to see what Melody made because it was so beautiful. All right, and now I have this last flower I'm gonna put right here, and then you see I have my whole entire thing covered up with all these different beautiful people, beautiful flowers. Yes, that looks so pretty. Oh my goodness. And I do have these butterflies that Jennifer sent me right here, and I think we're gonna go over to this side again, and I'm gonna put them here. I'm gonna put them on here. I'm gonna give it a little bit of glitter of hot glue. I'm doing laundry, and I should stop after the load that's in the washer goes in the dryer until this evening because it's so hot. I shouldn't be doing laundry during the day when it's this hot. So I think I'll wait on the rest of it till like 8 o'clock tonight, or do another load tomorrow morning. Can you guys see? I'm so sorry. There was 3. Where's my other one? Oh. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right. Okay. Now, not with the magazine side, but with this side. Okay, I want to write what this is from. Today is the 3rd, 7/2021. Images from Jennifer Lopez. Okay, perfect, because I like to keep track of who gave me what. Now on this side, I'm going to use a little bit of this Mod Podge sparkling glitter. It's a glitter Mod Podge. I'm going to use it on just this side because I don't want it to rip up my paper on the other side. Jovi gave me a little hint, and she said the last time I did it, I was using way too much. And I believe her because you know Patty, go big or go home, you know. Even crickets. But I love this glitter glue. Or glitter Mod Podge. It's very hard to find, actually, guys. Let me tell you, it's not easy to find, and it's expensive. But I buy it at my work because I'm the gift buyer, you know. And I buy it for the store. I have it in stock. And then when I need some, I can go buy one. But, and I'm not mentioning my store so that you guys will all be like, oh, send me some and whatever, because I don't do that for the store. We don't do orders like that for the store. So if you want this glue, you'd have to go on to Amazon, or I've never seen it at Michael's or Hobby Lobby, but it could be there. I just maybe, you know, I'm not looking for it, so that's why I'm not seeing it. So, and a lot of you have asked me what I work out of, you know, to make these collages, and it's just a mixed media notebook that I got at Michael's, and if you hit it right, I got buy one get one half off, I believe is what I got. So you can sometimes find them on sale. And then another person did one. She was doing her collages with an old calendar, because she said that she had this old calendar, and so she used that as her base, and was doing it with that. So isn't that a great idea? So whatever you have, you could use a notebook, and just if the pages are too thin, just glue a couple pages together. I've seen people do that. At first I was just using one of those big drawing pads, but then the pages were falling out, so I quit doing that. All right, so here is my finished product. Thank you so much, Jennifer, for sending me all these pretty images. And thank you, Jennifer, for being so patient with me, because I took flipping forever to make my collage. Let me turn this around for you. So here is the side with all my beautiful, can you see? There it is, with all my beautiful people. I love how that turned out, and I signed it right down here. Images from Jennifer Lopez and the date. And over here, I will take a picture for my thumbnail of what this looks like dry, but I just love the glitter Mosh Posh, and I just thought this was kind of cool. So, all right, you guys, have a great day. Take care. Have a very safe 4th of July, and enjoy yourselves and be happy. That's the main thing in life. Be happy. So I will be back with opening another swap and glue, and then doing that. So what I'm going to do is, the person that I open their swap and glue will be the next collage that I'll make. And like I said, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or 7 of them to do. So bear with me. If you sent me something, I will get to you. I promise. All right. See you guys later. Bye-bye.